It is a first-person roguelike, and it does go for a kind of PS1 retro aesthetic, but I think it's in the game's favor. It runs nice, it's simple and clean, as the way that you're making me feel tonight, and you can make yourself Lara Croft. Wonderful. So the premise of this game is really simple. You've got these 3 different randomly generated dungeons that you've got to crawl through, each with 3 levels. And each level has different layers, like different floors that you've got to climb and tumble and unlock your way through. And once we get to the end of each zone, we will have an artifact needed to open the door to get out of here. I've done this before, which is why I have this here. And if I pick this up, I'll basically activate New Game Plus, but I don't want to do that, because it'll make the game way harder. So instead, we want to go for the true ending, which requires us to find in each of these different realms, hidden realms, like pocket realms that we need to go inside of to collect certain items that will fill up this. And we'll get gear as we play through the game. But the downside of going through the true route is that the items you need to fill in those gear slots don't provide any bonuses. So you're basically going into the end game, forcing yourself to basically just raw dog it. But let's begin. We've got a compass, and this is going to be the most valuable thing we have on our playthrough. This is going to show us the exit, which is down there. And it's also going to show us on the map in the top right where certain rooms of interest are. And as you can see, these rooms are designed haphazardly because it's randomly generated. To a degree. I think it's chunks. I think it's randomly generated chunks. These chunks are full of enemies that you need to ideally not get killed by. And there are resources you can gather. Artifacts, weapons, tools, and traps. Lots of traps that will kill you. This is the Spelunky type of roguelike where if you touch lava, it doesn't matter if you've got, armor of +10 or 20 extra health vials, you die. You fall face first into a pile of spikes, you die. Doesn't matter how many bullets for your gun you have, or how many artifacts you've collected. Speaking of guns, you can see in the top left I've got different resources specifically for the revolver and keys. The downside with the revolver is that it's loud, but it also has limited resources. Once it's out, you throw the revolver. Like you don't use it anymore until you get more ammo. Right now I'm looking for more artifacts because I want to try and stockpile as many as I can. Is this room just straight up a dead end that loops in on itself? Why? You can see in the top right, it's chunk based, a little bit like Minecraft. So each chunk has been randomly generated and connected to each other. Oof. But it doesn't mean that every piece connects to another piece optimally. Like you see, I have to go all the way around actually to actually get anywhere. What I like is that it kind of cheats the weird bending texture effect that PlayStation 1 games had by actually making the geometry bendy, and it adds to that non-Euclidean feel that's described in Lovecraftian lore. But check this out. It's a shop. And just like any shop, you can kill the shopkeeper and take everything you want. But unfortunately, I don't have the resources to do that, nor do I really want to. yet. This game is meant to be played kind of stealthily, like you kind of want to crawl everywhere and poke your head around corners. You've got a tilt mechanic. But honestly, you can, as long as you don't get hit, you're fine. The problem is that there are enemies in later regions that provide a greater threat to you and which cannot be killed in any way that matters. What I want is that fountain, because that fountain will give me more health. That was not the outcome I was expecting, but I survived it, so I can take those. I think I blew up my gun though. Hey. We're looking pretty. And as you can see, you can crawl on anything that's 2 blocks high. Like, sort of like Minecraft, you're 2 blocks high, but you can jump up too, if you hold jump. And it kind of works if you're running too, like this. It's a surprisingly agile game. I'll pick up a knife just to fill the slot. To spend my time actually gathering resources while I have the benefit of being able to. Ow. Because I'm going to be chased by things that are harder to take care of in later regions. Okay. Well, I'm going to use one of my keys and show you another cool feature, which is spells. Ooh. I can conjure a mystical barrier that blocks enemy paths or accesses hard to reach places. Oh, I don't think I've used this one before. Oh, I have. Can I make more than one? Dude. For one? How many can I have? This is not a particularly visually stunning game, but it gets its point across. I don't need to pay for any food. I can find it in the dungeon. At a certain point, you get enough health that you can kind of use it as a resource of its own. You don't want to get hit. Like, there's an achievement for not taking any damage. But it's gonna happen if you're new to the game. Oh, but here's an upgrade to the revolver, a flintlock pistol. And I'm gonna spend a little more time. That's what I wanted. Dynamite's useful because you saw before I could blow up the environment. And that's useful for finding the secret book that we need to get for the true ending. So here we go, let's find it. I think it's going to be on the floor below us, because it's always on the second floor of the second level of every region. Ooh, what's this? ability. I'm gonna hold on to it. Interesting. Do I need more explosives? There we go. That's what I want. Now, I could go in there right now and get it, but unfortunately, it's going to end up weighing me down. So I'm going to come back for it later, but I know where it is, and I've blown myself a nice little path to it that I'm going to fill in. That's awesome. Perfect. I get a lot of original Thief vibes from this game, especially the focus on stealth. I'm enjoying the time I have now before Shoggoth appears and I have to start actually racing through these levels. I actually don't know what this game is running on. It'd be interesting to know. I think I can explore over here. You can see on the map, it's hard to see probably at the resolution, but the perforated edges show where you can actually walk into another chunk, but if it's a solid line bordering them, then you can't get in there unless you blow up the wall. This definitely has a Minecraft feel. It's inescapable, but I mean, I think it's unique enough. It can escape that. The other Eldritch lovecraftian roguelike that I would like to play on stream is Darkest Dungeon. I haven't played the second one. It might be fun to play that on stream. Well, that means I can probably use that somewhere else now, so that'll be useful. Let's use it right here. I think the reason that I enjoy something like a Metroidvania over a roguelike, even though I think the two have a historical ancestor, or share an ancestor, is that I like having a sense of progress in my games. I like feeling like I've progressed towards something. Where did I put my other explosive, or did that blow up? And it's hard for me in roguelikes to feel like, you know, after a really hard session that I earned whatever progress it's been awarded to me. it doesn't feel like it's commensurate to how much work I've actually put in. And it can be frustrating. Especially in this dungeon. That whole game is about frustration. I like a game I can chip away at. That's, I guess, a better way of putting it. The one JRPG that I really committed myself to was Persona 5. And I really want to say I like the game, because I obviously played 60, 70 hours of it, so it had to be good enough to play it. But I felt so tired by the end of it, and I think it was the Royale content, honestly. I don't think it was any issue with the game itself. I think it's just I got such a satisfying ending with the base game that the Royale content felt like I don't know, like they had to add 2 extra episodes to the TV show before it got canceled. I was like, okay. I want to get over to the bank. I can see it on the map. There we go. So in the bank, we can use all of our keys to exchange them essentially for artifacts. Actually, what am I doing? I can just... Yeah. I can break in. I'm actually going to deposit. That's a lot. Okay. I think I have enough to move on. I don't think I've actually encountered this before. When in Rome, I guess. When in Relay. I see. Well, I need to find something to nom on real fast before I die. And then I should GTFO. Don't kill me. Oh, thank God. Sometimes the spoiled meat will heal you, and sometimes it'll just kill you. Sometimes you are willing to take that risk. Not kill you, I should say. It does damage to you. It does. Caught my ankles. Goddamn spikes. That's fine. Here's what we're gonna do. Grab the compass. Ah, so sturdy is materialized. That's perfect. It's a really good power up. Ooh, health station. Or health fountain. I need a weapon. That's what I need right now. And I can beeline it to the exit. There are like items that you can get. The compass fills up a slot that can later be filled up by something called the Destruction Amulet, and it makes bullets that you shoot from your gun destroy blocks. So having that ability plus the one I've got now would be a nice creation destruction combo for one, but also incredibly useful for exploring. Basically what we're doing here is we're going to have to clear a path to the special zones, and then later, once we have all the progression items, then we can go after the secret items. There's a destruction amulet. It's okay. I've got tons of experience when it comes to climbing down mine shafts in Minecraft. Okay, there's the exit. It's probably here. I would like that knife. Watch me find it right on top of this building. Got a key. Nice. Okay. There's already a bank on the first floor. We could check that out. It's nice having lots of artifacts because you can use them for the spells. But for the shop, it's also important. There's actually another item you can get called a smelting kit, and you can turn tokens into bullets when you find them on the floor. That becomes incredibly useful. If you can go into the end game with like 60 bullets, you're set. Tomb Raider would be another game. I never finished Tomb Raider, the original on PlayStation. It was not a game that I ever saw to completion. I think I've probably watched videos of it at some point, or picked up enough through osmosis to know the general plot. But I'm a big fan of the exploring ancient ruins, you know, Nathan Drake style. Let's deface some ancient ruins and sell off all the gold we find. Okay, so I have to get into that wall somehow. If I could find some TNT, that would be helpful. Oh. So these areas are nice because they typically hold some shoes that are useful. Maybe not even shoes, but just an item. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, that's definitely useful. You're stuck. Okay. So we now have a destruction amulet that I'm going to quickly use to open up a path to the book, and then swap back over to the compass. Because honestly, the compass is more powerful. Ow. Because that'll actually show us where the secret passage is. Nice. Let's make this a little easier on ourselves. Let's tunnel through the other way too. Now, I'm gonna go get my compass back. Oh, you can just go up here, huh? Okay, well cool, I know where that is now. Let's continue. What's up, dude? I would love some jump boots, but I kind of have the solution to that problem. Because I have no bullets, I'm going to hold on to this for now. Oh wow, the exit's already on this floor. Okay, I might want to just get out of here so I can progress into the other areas. I have a pretty good spell that'll cover any deficiencies I have with not having boots or anything like that, but... Oh god, there's two of you. I don't know which one is second in the lineup. I know they go like easy, medium, hard, but I'm going to go with red because I like that one better. This one is unique in that it has statues that will pursue you when you turn your back on them. I think other areas also have these, but these ones are based off lizardmen, and lots of very Minecraft-style traps. Tripwires. Not having range is going to be a bit of an issue here. Because there's imps and lots of cultists who will be more than happy to F me up. Oh, hi. I just need to find the exit for this level. I can worry about finding the secret. Oh. Right, this is a church. This helps you return back to the library if you need it. Oh, flippin' flotsam. Tripwires. Lockpicking kit? That might be useful. No, it's the smelting kit. So now we can turn things into bullets. I'm just going to cut a path down. There we go. Now we are cooking with fire. Look at all that ammo. Actually taking the time to get more. Well, I can probably go on ahead, but I'm so tempted by what's over here. Ooh, it's a compass again. Oh, I do not want to be here. Unless... playthrough that got me through this area the farthest, I had the knock ability, which allowed you to unlock doors. But it doesn't allow you to unlock loot boxes, or not loot boxes, but I think it's just cash boxes. So there's still a use. This is a cleverly made little game. It's got some nice little mechanics. It's not... Why am I saying it like that? It's very condescending. This is a good game. It's not visually spectacular. It's not game-breaking. But it is really, really comfy for me. I find the Eldritch relatable. There's the exit, but I'm also looking for the book that's going to be in this area. Cash box. There we go. That just gives you a ton of artifacts. I think Conjurer's Talisman will reduce how much mana you spend or how much artifacts you spend. I don't need that. It's just one right now, so. This is quite a predicament. I've got a stone statue in front of me. And I can't seem to find this book that I'm looking for. Found a bank. There's the book. I see it. It's on this level. I need to go across. In this case, it might be that I have to go under one level and come back from below. In fact, that seems to be what I've got to do. But fuck that, because we have dynamite. I'm getting some Mario 64 vibes all of a sudden. Secret of the Pyramid. Alright. Not an easy route. I've got to go under. I've got to remember that I got to come under. But I at least blew a hole this way. I kind of wish I had some footwear at this point. I'm honestly doing just fine as it is. I've got ammunition, I've got tools to get more ammo, and I've got an ability that's still really, really useful. do kind of wish I had to knock, just so I can get into these doors, but that's okay. Yeah, like, this block seems familiar. Like, I've seen it before, so it's semi-randomly generated. There's some clear fabs that they're working with, but that's okay. I still think that the game works as a roguelike. Maybe, in fact, better that way, because it's not truly random. Like, it can't put you in an unwinnable situation. Right. Right. Oh. Right. Forgot, those are not decorative. Okay. 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 Alright, just one more world, and then we gotta go back through and get the... Actually, first we should go through this end area and light all these candles. Alright, I need more food. I am going to hope that I am prepared enough for this area. I'm gonna value bullets right now, because eventually I'm gonna have to turn over that smelting kit so I can get the artifact that, blended in with the environment. Yeah, I'll have to drop it. Okay. Nervous now. See, this is the kind of game that really gives me the Eldritch horror. See, to me, the perfect way to make someone feel the kind of horror that Lovecraft felt is threatening their save file. Like, imagine losing progress. Like, imagine your world being deleted. So insignificant that a simple misclick, a simple forgetting to save, or a flipped bit could completely eradicate your save. That's horror. I think by that logic, I think by that logic, Mr. Rossetti is a old one. These little bastards. Ooh, these little bastards. They explode if you touch them. good. I'm not even feeling like we need to mess around too much. I think we can just go straight to the exit. Now we look for the artifact. Just like in Doom, there's some enemies that infight, and it's really useful, especially for these bugs that spawn multiple versions of them when they die. Oh, the book's actually on this level. I bet I gotta go from below, though. Actually, I might as well get this one. Goodbye, smelting kit. Hopefully we've got the bullets we need for this. But that's actually one that we don't have to worry about now. I get the feeling I'll probably go over my hour block, but that's fine. I'm actually excited to beat this game. Truly. Then I can do the speedrunner stuff. I'm just gonna beeline it to the exit. Waste all those bullets. Okay, I need to find some actual food. I don't want to risk it with this rotten stuff. And I'm just gonna blow a hole. That's cool. I've never seen that chunk. This is some Roblox obby course nonsense. I will be playing Cult of the Lamb when it comes, when the new update comes out. I'm really excited for the goat. I hope I can play as the goat normally. Co-op is going to be awesome for Cult of the Lamb. That's one game that's going to be really, really fun to stream because I like the Twitch integration that they have. I think if I've got enough viewers, it'd be really fun to have a whole community. Especially with the mods, because I found some interesting mods I think that might be able to work with Twitch. Who knows? I know I want to get out of here. This feels so Minecraft. Not even funny. Okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We're making good progress. So I've still got the compass. And I might as well, just so that I don't have to worry about it and I don't risk my life later. Let's get the shoes. Alright, I feel like I would have picked those up. I bet I can blow a hole through the wall here and make this a little easier for myself. Well, assuming there's no stone guards. I'm out of bullets. That's a problem. Okay, I gotta come up from under. Right. I need to stop by a shop and try to get some health. But otherwise, I'm doing pretty good. Oh, why did I even try? Okay. And if you've got a knife, I'll take that for sure. Some dynamite wouldn't go amiss, actually. If only you had some ammo. Oh well. Now, how did I get into this predicament? How did I... That's one way. See, I don't have to go back through the entire dungeon. I just need to make my way back up with these items in tow. Okay, yeah. God damn it. Then we mosey on over. Find some dynamite in here somewhere. Or not. A lot of this game you kind of have to play through the map, like I think playing this game casually is probably... oh man, I gotta go all the way down here. No wonder I didn't feel familiar down here. Wait. I'm feeling very confused, and I'd like some dynamite to clear up that confusion. I'd like to figure out how these limits are down here. I need to find a way back up so that I can escape this place and go to the endless library. Ooh, actually, that's a great excuse to talk about Jorge Luis. Not my favorite author, but definitely one that stuck with me. He wrote the Library of Babel, which is, again, not the best piece of, like, mind-bending, you know, reality is fake-esque kind of stories, but it's... Jorge Luis liked to do a lot of thought experiments regarding infinity, so you get a lot of endlessness, eternalness, statelessness. But the Library of Babel is just so well written that it's fun. What's going on here, huh? Yeah, I can sacrifice, but I don't want to. What I want is to get out of here. I guess I can go to the church. That's probably a good idea. Isaac Asimov is another author that's like sci-fi. What else? What other big authors am I into? Who's Hitchhiker's Guide? Douglas Adams? That shit's funny. Okay. So the interesting thing about this area is that I need to travel up instead of down. But I'm also looking for candles that I have to light. There's one. Once I light those candles, I need to make it back, collect the last item for the true ending, and then fully make it through this God-forsaken maze. Hey. Guess I can try this way. I am trying not to panic, but they have everything in here now. You stay in there. Oh shit. What's my strategy here? I kind of wish I brought the smelting stuff in here. Uh-oh. If I die, that might be it for this run. I don't know if I want to run it back all the way from the beginning for another hour. I'm fairly hungry, actually. I need a Rain's reward. Some chocolate. Ah! Oh. Oh. I did have a feeling. I didn't want to say it, but there was a certain feeling that it was going to end that way. But you know what? That's honestly the best I've ever made it. I mean, I have made it to this area with all the items, but it was there that I realized that I didn't need the other items, specifically the compass. Well, I hope that was entertaining regardless. I will have to revisit this game at some point, and I don't think there's a lot of mods, unfortunately, so there's not a lot I could do for modifications, but the chances that it'll come back soon are low, but I highly recommend that you pick it up. It's fairly cheap. Like, if I were to check it right now on Steam, it would probably be like, what, $5? Oh, 15? I would spend 15 on this game. Maybe pick it up when it's on sale. It's, you know, it's part of the Devolver Digital, I think. Or no, not Devolver Digital. I'm sure Steam will have it on sale at some point. But if you enjoyed the stream and you want more, you can always check me out on Twitch. I try to stream at the same time, midnight, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. That ends up being 12 o'clock a.m. on Pacific Daylight Savings Time on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. That's confusing. Check the schedule. You can check it out on YouTube if you want the individual stream parts, and always you can check me out on Discord too if you just want to talk about games directly or any other hobbies that you have. But thank you for tuning in. Have a wonderful, wonderful night.